Hi everyone, my name is Victoria Hagan and I'm going to be talking to you about the surgery that I had this November called Periacetabular Osteotomy. A periacetabular osteotomy is a surgery that's performed when you have hip dysplasia. Hip dysplasia is when your joint looks like this, which is the femoral head at the top of your leg, doesn't fit into its socket. Right, so it's crooked. A periacetabular osteotomy, or a PAO, cuts your hip in half and adjusts it over that femoral head joint to make sure that your hip has full range of motion and full movement. This surgery, after cutting it in half, they use 3 screws at different lengths to screw it back into place. Once they've done this, you're in the hospital for up to a week until they can get you walking with a walker without any weight on your leg. When you get home, it is very challenging because you rely on everyone to bring you food and water, and it takes all the energy in the world to get up out of bed and go to the bathroom or get up and watch TV. And you have 2 months of this with no weight on your leg. After these 2 months, they make you do physical therapy, which brings you down from 2 crutches to 1 crutch, and then you can start walking again. This is very hard for people to get done after physical therapy because usually when they adjust the hip this way, it moves your leg up, so your leg's actually shorter than the other leg. So for people like me whose leg is shorter than the other leg now, you have to wear a lift in one of your shoes so that you can be even. This surgery resembles a full hip replacement surgery, which is what I would have needed if the surgery didn't exist. This is an image of what the PAO surgery looks like afterwards. I believe having this hip surgery has changed my mental health because I was very reliant on people, which I'm normally very independent, very much to myself, and I had to actually move back home for 2.5 months until I could walk again because I couldn't carry plates to myself while I was on crutches, and I couldn't make my food for myself, and I couldn't do things that I normally could do, and it was very frustrating, and I actually got very depressed from it. And then when you start physical therapy, you finally see the light coming through the clouds, and you're like, yay, I can walk again. But most people have to go through some sort of therapy to talk about, because when you come back to play sports and start working out again, it is very hard at first because your leg doesn't really move like it used to, so it's very hard to learn how to walk again. Be like heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, wherever you go. Just remember that you can walk again. And, but I'm 5 months post-op. I just signed to South Carolina State University to play soccer next year. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And I just thought this was important to inform kids that hip dysplasia doesn't just occur in dogs. And Forrest Gump's leg braces were for a real thing. And, yeah. Thank you for listening.